What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to this insane beast of a Fury. After the 7.2 update, this Fury may actually be better than a Behemoth. Maybe not, but it depends on what you want to do and how you want to play it, okay? The Behemoth has more resistance, more health, more survivability, and technically more firepower. However, you have to deploy in order to bring on that firepower, and you cannot be mobile while you do this. So this is where the Fury comes in, right? Now that it has 3 passive module slots, due to the 7.2 update, along with many other robots, we have 1 nuclear amplifier. Just one of them is enough to get to 80% increased damage. It just takes longer to get there, the less of those modules you have, but you can get there, you know? And we will. And then we have anti-control against lockdown and suppression, and we have last stand. This is an absolute monster of an all-rounder. And we have Sam Stone as the pilot that makes it so that the overheating of Nucleons takes longer. And therefore we have a massive damage dealer now that is very accurate, very deadly at range, and great firepower, and this with great mobility at the same time. It's not insane mobility, but look, due to the anti-control, I know I can take his hit. I don't care about him trying to hit me because my anti-control prevents him from deactivating my robot's movement, deactivating the ability, the active modules, or anything. And also not suppression, right? I can do full damage, and I hit him and activated his legendary pilot resistant already. Next time I hit him, he's gonna be dying, right? Or might be. Now I'm getting attacked in short range by a very powerful meta shell with the stupid shield, with the last stand, with the frickin' suppression, with everything you can possibly put into the strongest meta robot into the game. And yet that Fury is gonna whoop the hell out of him. Look at that, he's coming in, he's doing the suppression against me again, but I have him down to last stand, I think, before the suppression. Here he comes out, whoop, and I'm killing him. At the moment I would have been suppressed, but I have anti-control, so I didn't get suppressed, right? And so I killed the most powerful, lame, boring, stupid meta bomber in the game with an old Fury. And I did it so easily that I can just keep killing more of those things now. With Maxim, I'm running the Persephone drone, or whatever it's pronounced, where every time I activate the healing module, I heal up, and I activate 160 defense points. So everyone hitting me in those 7 seconds is doing massively much less damage. It's like they only do like 20% or 30% damage to me in this moment, and I heal up at the same time. And I get a 35% damage boost too during those 7 seconds, right? It's just insanely powerful during that moment. For those 7 seconds every time after activating these healing modules, this Fury becomes near impossible to be killed and deals immense amounts of damage, alright? And that's what I'm utilizing here all the time, and that is why I can easily kill even the most boring, stupid meta bombers like this shell that you have seen a second ago. By the way, after I killed that stupid shell, he just spawned another one of those same shells. Oh my god, how boring. Anyways, living legend with the Fury, ladies and gentlemen. It is so insane. You almost never see me play a shell, by the way. Because if I can do this with an old Fury, imagine what I do with a shell, you know? I'm just not a fan of these boring meta robots, but I am a friend of playing an old robot that has now 3 passive modules and that can obliterate the crap out of the enemy team. And I'm still on all 3 weapons. I am on Living Legend, and I'm facing off against powerful Fafnir's shells and whatnot, and I'm having a good time. You know, I've killed 2 of those shell robots now. Let's take out his Titan as well, okay? Let's go help out here. Living Legend again. And now let's bring down a Titan. Okay, are you ready for it, guys? See that Ao Ming in the air there? I'm dropping him to trying to drop this guy to last stand, but he won't allow me to do that. He's phase shifting. He's really trying hard not to get his last stand activated. So there's the enemy Titan there. He's firing at me. I noticed that, and I'll just look at him now, and I fire over cover. He's busy firing at somebody else, and look how much damage he's taking. Boom! Titan Slayer. And that is also the enlengthment of our Living Legend. That also is enlarged. By the way, if you like the video content, ladies and gentlemen, maybe I was able to surprise you with the power of this Fury, right? Was I? Maybe? If so, then leave a like and comment down below, ladies and gentlemen, and also hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. That would be awesome. So let's keep going. I'm so happy, by the way, I still have all 3 weapons. That is normally not the case when I play. As soon as I get to like 30% health, I immediately lose the first weapon normally. But in this case, we're gonna be still able to do a lot of damage against Ricky up there with his Titan. So let's go for it. Come in, activate the healing for extra 35% damage, and deal a lot of... Look how fast he's taking damage. Also, the Fury is so good at shooting over cover. Look, literally all 3 weapons fire over cover right now. Even though this weapon should technically hit the wall in front of me, it's not. All 3 weapons are hitting him perfectly. He can't hit me back. The Fury is the best robot in the game when it comes to firing over cover and not getting hit back when you do that, right? The Arthur, for example, gets hit back, or the Sharenga also. The Sharenga gets hit back so badly. The Sharenga looks exactly like the Fury almost, right? And it looks like you should be able to fire just as well over cover and not get hit back. But enemy targeting point against the Sharenga is so high on him that they can actually hit you almost perfectly despite you shooting exactly the way I do right now. It's weird, but the Fury doesn't have this problem. The shooting target point of the enemy AI aiming, the auto aim, is at the center of the Fury. Therefore, they're actually hitting the wall in front of me. 6.7 million damage with this Fury. I think I ran one robot after for a few seconds, but 6.7 million damage and 19 kills. When was the last time you have seen a Fury be doing that? I mean, this is just out of control. By the way, if the giveaway is still going on, ladies and gentlemen, then you can still get 1 out of 500 new Manni pilots. In the top right corner would be the video if the giveaway is still going on. I do not know because I don't know when I will be releasing this video right now. But we're on Springfield now with 500 meters range and the Sam Stone pilot. These Nucleons are very accurate even for a longer duration. And you can help and support people so well from 500 meters far away and do so much damage. It is really crazy. I'm not even 100% sure if the new Hail weapon would necessarily deal more damage. The Hail would probably deal more damage for a few seconds because you never miss a single shot. It's a laser. But even the Hail at some point starts to reload. And this is when the Nucleons will outperform it, right? Also in a situation like this here, where I'm in phase brawl mode against a leech that has its fresh ability activated, you know, that this would be a moment where the Hail would now run into low firepower because of reloading, and the Nucleons just keep firing. They don't care. They just keep going forever because they never have to reload. They only overheat at some point, right? And so it's really awesome to see that the Nucleons, who have been nerfed quite a bit with the Atomizer weapon group being nerfed, but it's still insanely powerful, especially on that Fury with 3 Nucleons. That is just completely nuts. I love it. I love that Fury. I love that position. I love that the Pixonic has given older robots 3 passive module slots. That was a really good move by you guys, Pixonic. I love it. The Cerberus also. I think the Ao Guang is one of the robots who got this. The Fury, obviously, and some other robots. And I think I have to play all of them now to really enjoy that they done this. And look at the position here. These little silo things are so amazing. No one can hit you behind that unless they fire with splash damage rockets. And I could just shoot over this no problem and delete an entire leech that even had his ability at the beginning. And I was just able to survive his entire ability. By the way, this guy, also, you see the yellow glow around him. He also has the nuclear amplifier. This is something we're running as well. You've seen it, I think, in the beginning, that we're running that nuclear amplifier for the 80% damage increase. And you see to the left, even though we only run one of those modules, for a very long time already, we are at 80% damage increase, right? So it's really possible, without like overdrive, without needing to occupy 3 passive module slots to get to 75, you just use 1 passive module slot and you have 80% damage increase if you survive long enough to deal this much damage. And on top, you can have last stand, and on top, you can have anti-control, right? In this case, I think I was actually not running last stand, or wait, no, I did have last stand, right, I did have last stand, right. There's an enemy Fafnir in the air and he's taking a lot of damage. In this case, though, a fast-flying robot, the Hail would be better at sniping him down. because the hell wouldn't miss a single bullet, right, or a single laser shot right there. Everything would be a perfect hit, and he would be getting slowed, and then he would be taking 20% more damage. So overall, I think the Hail might be the better choice compared to Nucleon's, also because of 600 meters range. It is the better weapon, because it's a newer weapon, so it is better, period. Let's be honest about this, but the Hail is not a brawler in short range, right? It can brawl a little bit, but it's not nowhere near as effective in short range against many attacking enemies and lengthened or longer encounters where you have to run out of ammo with the Hail eventually, but never with the Nucleon, right? So something that I want to stress is that Nucleons are still having a really good place in the game, lots of damage output, and then the big fact that they can be used as a short-range brawler. 5.4 million damage, ladies and gents, with the Fury. I don't know whenever you've seen Fury score these results. I think I will give the Fury another shot as well with the Hell. Maybe even with Overdrive and the nuclear amplifier, so we have another 50%, but that means we have to take damage, a lot of damage, to get this activated. And this is when it's getting a little difficult, you know what I mean? The safer choice right now, the safer playstyle, is actually to just go with 1 or 2 nuclear amplifiers and last stand. This is the safest way to play. Even better yet, in my opinion, is 1 nuclear amplifier, anti-control, and last stand. So now you can't be killed very quickly, you can't be locked or suppressed very quickly and then killed, and then you also have the 80% option for the damage increase if you live long enough. And you see right now we're at 36%, so we're not at 80% now, but now we are at 38, okay, 30, now, okay, they're all resistant right now, 39, okay, there we go, let's take him down if possible, 41 now. You see the damage is counting up, and it's the more damage you do, the more it counts up. For example, there's now there's an invader coming up. Take a look at how much damage I can do very quickly to an invader, and how quickly the number rises now. Activating increased damage, there we go. 40, 50, 45, 49, 51, 53, 56, 58, 50, 61, 63. That was just one invader, okay? So you can, if you have the right target, you can do tremendous amounts of damage and easily get that number up really quickly. And remember, once you get to that 80%, you get an instant heal. However, unfortunately, the instant heal is not going to heal you past your maximum HP. This would be a cool thing. This is the map you've seen in the intro for a sec, where I fight the Titan later. Again, look, I have anti-control, so I know I can just walk in and let him hit me with his ability. I don't care. I just don't care about that. I will not be suppressed, I will not be locked, and my healing will not be disabled as well. So it's really awesome. That was already 17% of our damage increase, okay? Just to comment a little bit and just to keep you updated on how amazing just one single nuclear amplifier is. I'm coming out, I'm faking to come out, so he fires his shot into the wall, perfectly walk. It worked perfectly here, and now we're finishing him off. Boom. One robot killed, 30% damage increase. This is insane, okay? And I don't have to take damage like with the overdrive. I'm so glad I never have to play overdrive for increased damage anymore. I never have to take damage anymore. Even though this was my playstyle for a long time, it was the only one that allowed you to do this much damage. Now you can do this much damage and have last stand and have anti-control. And yeah, I'm gonna use this a lot now in the future. So, going for it. All right, come on. What's going on? Oh yeah, he was trying to suppress me, but he didn't know I have anti-control. So he sent a suppression charge at me from the Nightingale, then he landed immediately so he can hit me while I am suppressed. Sorry, my friend, but I'm not suppressed. Not suppressed at all. Here comes the enemy Scorpion, and there comes an enemy Hawk. I know both of them are really, they want me. So I'm standing here on cover, waiting for the Scorpion to come, finishing the Scorpion off immediately, then finishing the Hawk off, and I'm still here, and I have 50% damage increase right now. So, now let's make that more. Making it more and more and more. Every second there's more damage coming in. We're hitting that Fenrir really hard. We did 60% damage already, almost. Yeah, now it's 60%. And now let's take a look at how fast I can get this up with the increased damage against the Titan. It was at 60, now it's at 70, and now he's landing. He's noticing that he loses the fight against the freaking Fury, man, with a Titan, and we went to 75%. 78, and bam, there we go. That would have been now an 100,000 HP heal, but we didn't get it because we were already at 100% health from our maximum healing. So technically you could play this without healing module and then use the healing from the module, but it would be very dangerous because I would be dead already if I hadn't had healed constantly in between, right? So this is, in my opinion, the best playstyle right now, using a drone that provides you with resistance. Those are the C slots. On repair, use, defense, or something like this it's called. And 2 of those on the Persephone drone, or Persephone. And then we have 1 B slot on repair, use damage output for 35%, and then we can also heal friends with the healing drone. It's just that, Pixonic, in case you're seeing this, I really think you should make the healing of that Persephone drone stronger, because it's very insignificant. I've seen it, it's like, you do next to nothing. You shoot at your friend and heal them. They think they're getting shot from behind and they're turning around because they think they're getting shot. And then they notice, you're getting healing shots, and they look at their health. They get maybe 1,000 health or 1,200 per shot from the drone. This is so insignificant, you don't even notice that. 1 Dragoon shot at max range, and you have to hit him like 10 or 15 times with that drone just to compensate for that 1 shot from the Dragoon. It's not worth it. I think that drone heal, although, you know, I am always saying that drones are too dominant already and they should be weaker. But the purpose of this drone is to heal friends. That's kind of the deal of this drone. So I think what it should do, it should actually start to heal friends a little bit, right? Not just nothing. I'm not healing them crazy well like a Demeter would, but just something that you can at least feel a little bit on the battlefield, right? Something that can here and there maybe help you out and not die. Yeah. So it should probably do like 3 times more than it does right now, and then I think it would be noticeable. 3 or 4 times more. So, we're still in the game Night Shenzhen. I don't know why, I always have to play the night version of Shenzhen. And also, in case you're watching Pixonic, I don't like Pixonic, I don't like Pixonic, no, I don't like the night version of Shenzhen. I like good lighting and I like good graphics, and the graphics of Polarbearz are actually pretty nice. But they're not so nice on the night version of Shenzhen, because although it does look okay, but the lighting and the shadows are missing, you don't see as much details in the game, and I just overall I think it's a little bit less graphically and impressive on the night version. The same goes also for Moon. I also liked Moon better when it was daytime rather than nighttime. By the way, where's Moon? What happened to Moon? Where is it? Bring Moon back. Moon was a good map, especially for those who like to play Vortex and Thermite, or Bulava and Kisten, right? And that is who I am. Here, I'm battling one of the most powerful brawlers in the game, if not the most powerful one-on-one brawler right now, except for Titans, is the Havoc Devastator Fenrir. And I brought him down to last stand, and then I died because I wasn't full anymore. I didn't have my last stand anymore. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And also tell me if you think this might actually be something you personally would like to run compared to, for example, a Behemoth. Do you think this can be better than a Behemoth? I like the fact that I have 3 heavy weapons on the move, and I don't have to deploy and get myself immobilized while using the firepower, you know? And that's why I really like the Fury now. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a good one, Manni signing off. Until next time, bye bye.